Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This video is going to be dedicated to showing you how to get and which ones to use as far as the two-handed leveling weapons. As a melee player, and I play Cyclone, you want to upgrade roughly every 10 levels until you get to the end game. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to show you how to get the currency to do it. And these are all going to be cheap leveling uniques. So let's get into it. I just did a series, and I got this guy to level 74, showing you exactly what I buy along the way as a league start. Completely easy. I've done it multiple times, and basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking for rares to ID and vendor. So I've got a few of them over here, so let's ID them real quick. And you're going to shoot for a whole inventory of them. You're going to come to your vendor, control left, click them in there, and I've already got almost 2 alterations just out of this many items. When you have a full inventory of rares, you'll probably get 3 to 4 alterations. And then you'll be able to come over to the Faustus guy, open up your currency exchange and say, hey, I have alterations and I would like chaos orbs. Where are chaos orbs? Let's find it right here. And then there'll be a price, and you can either switch it that way, and then you go to the trade site and search for the weapon you want. Now, here's the thing. They'll easily sell for a chaos, but sometimes people will just sell them for alteration orbs too, or maybe even transmutes. People need a lot of the easy currency early in the game. So that's how I get the... And here's the thing. I've done this start from 0, go to maps, and I've done that, and I've got anywhere between 160 and 200 chaos worth of alterations by the time I hit maps. I had all the gear I wanted. I had the 6-link chest piece that I wanted, everything, so that I could go into maps very smoothly. It's worked every single time. So let's get into the next step. Also, once you finish the campaign, you could do the chaos recipe if you wanted to. It's not the most efficient, but what you do is you collect a full set of items. I usually use a 2-handed weapon, and there's going to be 9 items. So it's the full set. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 of these, and just make sure that the items are item level 60 to 74. So they can't be outside that range, otherwise you'll get a different item or not the right recipe. Let's go ahead and turn that in real quick. And just like this, you can get chaos orbs this way. There's 2 of them right there. Nice. Also, if you're finding it difficult to get some jewelry items because the rings, the belts, and the amulets are kind of hard to get, you could go down. You can go into your delve, and if you look for jewelry, there's a jewelry node. You just take that and you can get some jewelry that way. Nice. Also, while I was down here, I got 1 chaos, a bunch of these, that. This is worth a lot. That was a lucky drop. And then all these too are worth a lot. So you'll be able to sell these for chaos and just make lots down there. But don't tell anybody. I even just went down there and got this item. Idea, what is it? Corrupted? Interesting. Nice. Okay, so let's get into the list of items in order. The 2-handed weapons you're going to be using in order. Okay, the very first one is called Limbsplit, and you can just go to pathofexile.com/trade and type in Limbsplit, and then it'll drop down in the list. Click it, and then search for them all. You can sort by DPS, and that'll give you the highest one of that ranking. And then you can also look for it, instead of by chaos, you could look for it by alteration orbs too. Just down at the bottom on the left of there'll be an icon to change, or a drop down list to change it from chaos to alterations. And here's the first one. It's nice. It gives Culling Strike, which is going to do at 10% or less. If you hold down Alt, it'll tell you. It just instantly kills the creature. So maybe on a few of the early bosses, that'll be nice. It just knocks them out a little bit quicker. Also, if you're trying to use whetstones on these, they only add 1%. So until you get to the end of the campaign and you have probably Terminus Est, I wouldn't use the whetstones on these. It's only 1%. But once you get here, that's a significant damage increase if you're going to be using this sword for a little bit. 20% does make a big difference. Nice. There's your first item. And ideally, you're not going to be caring about the sockets while you're leveling up as well. Let's go to the next item. So Limbsplit first. And that was at level 13. You'll easily be able to afford it. It shouldn't be very expensive. And then you'll be on to the next one. At 22, you can upgrade to this one. Edge of Madness. This one, it adds a little chaos damage. The +1 to level socketed gems we don't really care about. It does help us with accuracy, which is going to be important. So that's nice to have. And it adds a little bit of physical damage per level. But this is the next step along in the progress. Easy item to get, so Edge of Madness next. Nice. Next up, continuing with the theme of not having to care too much about accuracy, is Reaper's Pursuit at level 33. Also note that we're not going to be specializing in a sword or an axe or a mace two-hander. We're just going to use generic two-hander passives on our skill tree so that we can swap between types. This one has Culling Strike, which we already know about. Extra movement speed when we're on full life. We're on full life quite a bit. Rarity, which helps. That's nice. That'll help drop more rare items that we can ID in vendor for alterations and continue that. Also, the hits can't be evaded. That means that doesn't matter what your accuracy is, you're going to hit it. Very cool. So that's at level 33. Nice. And again, these should only cost you 1 or 2 chaos max. Now this, when we get to here, it might cost 3 to 4, maybe even 1 or 2. The next one at level 44 is called Rigwald's Charge, Highland Blade. Again, it has lots of accuracy, tons, like overkill on accuracy, increased physical damage, attack speed, which we like, movement speed, which we like, and increased movement speed if you've killed recently, which means in the last 4 seconds. So we're moving fast, accuracy's taken care of again, and we're just flying along. Decent DPS, let's see, 291 DPS on this weapon. Very cool. And then last up is going to be the Terminus Est. Now, at level, I think it's level 51 is the item. You're going to have movement speed. We're going to have some accuracy again. But by this time, you're probably going to have to spend some use some accuracy nodes on the passive tree as well to mix that in. This is a great weapon. 489 DPS. And this one, oddly enough, I'm going to prove it. It can get us into the tier 16 maps, even with the gear that I have right here. Even if I take off and just make a 5 link instead of a 6 link. Let's do that next. All right. So right now on this sheet, which is, not showing the real DPS of our skill, if we were to take brutality off, now we have a 5 link, and you should have a 5 link going into mapping. But we're going to try to do a tier 16, not, with a bunch of crazy mods, but at least it'll be a tier 16 monsters. We have 4,000 health, and that's with, I'll go over the gear in the next video, but this is really, really easy stuff. I mean, we're using a Thief's Torment ring, which is 1 chaos. These are 1 chaos. This is a terrible belt, but it's only 1 chaos. This was 1 chaos. 1, 2 chaos. I mean, it's just easy stuff. So let's do it. Pop it in there, activate it, and let's dive into this thing. We'll bring up our little buddy, our Summon Stone Column. I don't know how much he's going to help us, but oh well. And let's bring this up. We won't make it Delirium, and let's just knock some of this stuff out. This is a tier 16 red map with a guy that just hit the what do you call it? Endgame. Easy stuff. And we'll just fly through this. There's a tough guy, not bad. And we're literally at the bottom of the barrel. Ooh, thudded and a coral ring, so we could do the chaos recipe if we wanted to. Ooh, that was a tough hit. But we've got a lot of life gain on hit. We do have Poacher's Mark if we want to do that on a tough guy. We could Poacher's Mark him. And let's just keep going. Oh, our little buddy died. There we go. He's going to die a lot because he's just overwhelmed by the craziness here. But this is Tier 16 red map, and I'm not even sweating it. Easy stuff. I'm just veering around, pulling everything in sight here. And nice. Come up here. Oh, there's the boss inside here. Nice. Those gloves with the bleed gloves that explode bleeding creatures is a lot of fun. It helps with the damage because it pops them. See it pop? Just like that. And anything over here? Nope, nope. And we'll go right down here. Got these guys. Nice. We're almost to the next level already. This way. Got these guys. Our little buddy is around. He's just hanging out down there, I guess. Oh, found somebody. There we go. Let's put this here just in case we do die. We'll jump in. I'm going to put a torment or a poacher's mark on him. I've got my panic flask, which will do almost a full heal on me if I'm less than half health. And let's see if we can get this guy down. With a 5 link, should be able to do it no problem. Tier 16 map. So you can imagine if we actually try. There's my potion that actually gets me all the way up to full. I'll show you what that is. It's just a panic flask, just like that. Come on. Now at half health, he starts taking even more damage because of our build. And we'll be able to scale up our damage way, way higher from this. Nice. Are we going to live? Oh, our little buddy fell over. But we're not going to stop. Oh, we got a nice map. Very cool. We did it. And this is a Tier 16. Let's get our buddy back to celebrate. So, that's that'll get you into maps with dirt cheap leveling uniques. Pretty cool. Hope this helps, and have a good time, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. If I mess up, I'll just to let me know how I messed up, and I'll remake the video. Have a good one, and enjoy. Very cool. The next video I'm going to do is going to go over this stuff. Like that. That's going to be an important item. Very cool.